one bag of MOP left to go on, and then some polyhalite, polysulfate, same thing really. Get that on, and a little bit of lime still left, and get this shed completely empty. Morgan's welding that bucket, it's nearly finished. Put the edge on it now, and the floor back in. It's kind of the hospital job between things, so he was helping Andrew yesterday move fertiliser that he was spreading. I'm going to shoot up now to Wellbrook, start moving some of the soil that's in the way, and then got a Zoom with the Farm Fest crew at 10:30. John's getting ready to do some chipping, and that lens is pretty dirty. That looks things. That's better. I'm at Wellbrook, the lads there getting the trusses together. I'm going to start moving some of that soil. A fairly momentous occasion as they lift the first truss up. Slow. This could be a boring video. Oh, there we go, it's going a bit quicker now. A little bit of movement at the bottom makes such a lot of difference over the length of the truss. I'll film it from inside the Merlot because you can't there'll be no breeze then on the microphone. I presume it's going to be in this end, so it's not in the way, because if they put the middle one in first, then it'll be in the way for doing the rest. He's got his legs down to steady the machine, and also he can kind of like do that with it, can't he, and twist it over. And the lads have got a cherry picker either side ready to put the bolts in. We've got another 3 or 4 foot to go. Another foot. One end's nearly there, so they'll probably put the bolts in that end maybe, and then keep lifting, and it'll pull this end up. That one's about spot on. Put his podgy bar in and line the bolt holes up. And that one is nearly there as well. Looks good, doesn't it? I've only moved 2 buckets and they've got the bolts in either end. There's a Certas truck going down the road. Andrew's there just emptying out the spreader now with MOP. Just put a light dose on this skyfall, and then he's going to put flick onto polysulfate. They look like they're getting ready at the next post. It's not going to focus, is it? Well, the hills are disappearing. Rain now on the window. Andrew's just finished, so it should just wash it in. It's just got windy as well in the last 10 minutes since he was finishing off. So I think I might have to give up in a bit when it starts to get sticky. Got it down to a T now. I just tip the bucket as a turn which isn't very easy when you're holding the phone. And then it kind of like knocks it level and flattens it a bit with the wheel. And then I go back for another one. So I think I'm doing 20 foot an hour. So we've got another 1, 2, 3, 3.5 bays to go. I've got a Zoom meeting now, but before it was past the pillar and now it's there, nearly up to the second. So 1, 2, 3 hours. Then there's a bit at the end there and it'll be gone. Anyway, I'm going to shoot back for a Zoom meeting. And then carry on if it's not rained too much. Little bit of a bucket update. I don't know what happened there. It's got a long ear to weld and then some bits at the front. And it should be done. Now the rain's gone and I've had me Zoom with Farm Fest sorting all that out. I'm back moving soil and the lads now have basically put the last apex up and I've started even putting the purlins on. So it is definitely starting to look like a barn. The lads have gone home for the day, so I'm gonna have a little look round so I'm not in the way. This gable post is obviously ready to go there. I'll go right up to that one they've just put in. I've parked the Merlot in the back corner for a little bit of scale. Looks bigger now. The machine's parked in the middle, but the corner. They're nice and straight down there, aren't they? This end one, see how they've got the tubes? Well, because this is going to have a door in it, that gives it strength to stop it twisting without having to have the zigzag bars in. So that's why the girder's kind of got another bit welded to it on the inside. So where did we put the door on that one? Or that one? Originally I was going to put 3 doors on, but I've just found out the price of them. So now I'm thinking of cladding a few more bays, because it was going to be clad all the way around to stop the wind and rain on the straw, but then also you could open the doors to come in and out easier, but it's quite expensive for 3, so I don't know whether to clad it and put 1 door there or put the door there and clad them, but that doorway's ever so slightly narrower. I'm not sure, but looks good. I mean, originally you'd have had a roof on legs and you wouldn't have had sides, but for risk of people seeing the straw and wanting to tamper with it or whatever, I think it's best fully enclosed. It's taking shape, and my soil pile was over there before, and now it's there. I've just come in and shoved that over off the stone, so get that moved, and then there's just 2 more bays to go, and we started with nearly 3 because it was right over that way. That gets narrower now as well, which should be easier, but then they can get round then to put the cladding on, because they need to be able to get the cherry picker down this side. But yeah, the view's coming back as well now. Not that you'll see it once the cladding's on. It looks good, doesn't it? Quite pleased. I'm not finished because I need diesel. £20,000 worth of diesel is what we used last month. That's obviously planting the rest of the corn, barley, not the wheat, barley and maize, and running everything else. Oh, the bucket. The bucket is now fully refurbed, apart from he's not done that bit there. That probably wants a bit of weld on it. He's obviously been pushing up the green waste with it, but sounds a bit stronger than it used to. We should paint it really, shouldn't we, while it's had a new lease of life. Oh, in fact, he's not welded that there either, has he? Maybe All that side's been done there. Oh no, it's not. It's just been welded from the inside. Maybe he's run out of welding wire or gas. But yeah, needs a bit more on here. There. And then this side. And then it can perhaps be painted. Yeah. Don't know why it's not in the workshop. I've been at Wellbrook most of the day, or on Zoom meetings. I'm going to fill this up and Andrew's going to do a little bit tonight before it rains tomorrow. It's supposed to be 6 mil of rain tomorrow. Certas are actually the official fuel supplier for the Farm Fest, the Great British Farm Fest. And also, we're looking at doing it a bit of a tour kind of thing. So over the next 12 months, we're pushing the fuels, the lubricants, HVO and that kind of jazz. But any sort of schools, colleges, probably colleges really, that want to either maybe visit here or show me round, Certas are up for sort of like doing a bit of work on the next generation, if you will, and powering British farming. So yeah, if you're a school or a college and you want to show me round, get in touch. More details to come, should we say. Lads have got the row crops out ready to go on the bateman, so we'll probably get them on in the morning. But before that, tonight, Diane Smith, happy birthday, she's 59, and Robert Clements is the big 50. Only 1 year before Diane Smith is 60 as well. £113,661 raised for the ambulance. The ambulance, that is. That's probably it for today. Bit of a boring day for you guys to watch because, yeah, well, I don't know, people like the shed going up, I suppose. I feel like I've caught the sun and I've been in the Merlot all day. Didn't think you could through glass. Yeah, I forgot to put sun cream on because, to be honest, it was drizzling this morning. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye for now.